Hey guys, my name is Summer Dawn, and this practice is for you to do after a workout, long day at work, or if you're having some tightness in your lower back, hamstrings, or hips. So we'll go ahead and get started. Today you'll need either a strap or a towel, t-shirt, something that you can hold on to and don't mind if it stretches. And then you might need a blanket. You can use any kind of blanket and just fold it up like this so it's pretty thick. So we'll first take our strap and we'll move down to our backs. And we'll extend both legs and just kind of feel where your body's at here. And then we'll take the strap and place the ball of the right foot into it and extend the legs straight towards the ceiling. Now, if this is uncomfortable at all, you can take the left sole of the foot and place it on the mat. And from here, we'll relax the shoulders onto the floor, flex the right foot, and then pull the toes in the direction back behind the head. So you don't want to pull the foot towards you, you want to pull so that the toes go in that direction. They don't have to go behind your head, but as long as they're going that way. Just lightly pull here. Engage the quad muscle so that you can allow your hamstring to extend. And if you start to stretch out the hamstring and feel better, you can extend the left leg out straight. Just make sure you also engage that foot by flexing it. And then we'll take the straps and place them into the right hand. We'll release the left hand down to the floor, and then you'll take the right foot and release it out to the side. You still want to keep both hips on the floor, so if your left hip starts jutting up, try and release the foot a little bit so that the hips can stay flat. Again, both shoulders are relaxed onto the floor. And then bring the foot back center. This time you'll place the strap in the left hand, release the right hand down, and then you'll take the right foot and release it over to the left side of your body. You might want to scoot your hips over. And if you feel like you're crunched up in your midsection here, you can take your right hand, place it on the right hip, and push the hip away from you, and that way you'll find some space between the hip and the shoulder. Try to keep both shoulders flat on the ground. And try to soften with each exhale, releasing a little bit further into the twist. And then we'll bring the foot back up center. Release the right foot down to the mat. If you extend both legs, you might feel like your right leg feels a little bit longer. So we'll give the left leg some love. Take the left sole of the foot, place it into the strap, flex the foot, extend it towards the ceiling. And again, you have the option of placing the right sole of the foot on the mat or keeping it extended. Both feet are flexed. And that's guacamole. You can say hello. Relax both shoulders on the mat. And then we'll place the straps in the left hand, releasing the right hand down to the floor. And then release the left leg out to the left side. Again, watching that right hip, making sure it's not jutting up, and keeping it flat on the ground. Again, try and soften with each exhale, releasing the leg a little bit further down. Inhale back up. Place the straps in the right hand, releasing the left hand down, and then the left leg goes to the right side. Might get a little pop there, a little crack in the lower back. And then from here, take the left hand, press the left hip away from you, still keeping the left foot flexed, finding a little bit of space between the hip and the shoulder. Both shoulders are flat on the mat. And then bring the left leg back up. Release the left foot from the strap and place the strap to the side. And then we'll hug the knees into the chest and begin to rock up. We'll cross the ankles, bring the hands in front of us and come into tabletop. And from here we'll move to pigeon pose. So this can be a lot on your knee, so if you have any pain in your knee whatsoever, I'll have you lay on your back, flex the foot, and come into figure 4 stretch. Otherwise, you'll take the right leg in front, left leg behind you, and the shin doesn't have to be parallel to the top of the mat. You can hug the heel into the hips a little bit further. Right foot is flexed, and if your hip is lifted up, so if you're up here, that's totally fine. Take your blanket and place it under your hip, and then relax the hip down. And from here, kind of rock side to side. You should be feeling it in the outer right hip and then the left hip flexor. And then as you rock side to side, if you start to feel more comfortable, you can come down with your hands in front of you, or maybe even come down to forearms. If you're feeling really good today, you can extend the arms out all the way in front of you. Today, I think I'll stay on my forearms. If you feel like you're starting to fall over to the right side, try and readjust yourself. You want both hips square. So think about your hip points pointing down towards the mat. And then we'll slowly begin to bring our hands back up. We'll come back onto the left knee, bring the right knee back. Move your prop, and then we'll take the left knee in front. Again, take figure 4 if this is uncomfortable for you or you have any knee pain. And once more, you'll scoot the right foot back, flex the left foot, that protects your knee, and then just rock side to side. If your hip is up really far, take the blanket and place it underneath. And as you rock here, you should feel the right hip flexor release and the outside of the left hip. And you can stay sitting up, rocking back and forth, or you can come with the hands in front, or come down to forearms or arms outstretched. Left foot stays flexed. And then we'll walk our hands back up. And then we can just swing the right leg around. We can move our blanket, and we have one more pose. From here, You'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, so that your legs create a diamond shape. And from here, you'll reach for your ankles or your feet. And if you want to bring your feet in a little bit more, that's okay. Grab the bottoms of the feet. Inhale, extend. And then you can stay here, or you can exhale, try and round down, letting the head fall heavy. Get out of here. You have a yoga cat invasion. And again, while you hang out here, try and inhale. Feel the breath in your hips. And then exhale, let the hips soften, let the knees fall out. And then we'll slowly roll back up. Help the knees together. And that is our flow for today, guys. I hope you feel a little bit better after practice. Namaste.